Hi everyone. Now it's the time to study the next topic, which is having the title Highest Common Factor. In shortly, we will be having the same heading as HCF. So, before starting it, what is HCF? Let us have a look on it. So, first is highest common factor is shortly known as HCF. See, H is related to highest. From highest you take the starting word H. From common you take the starting letter C. From factor you take the starting letter F. And this with the abbreviation of highest common factor become as HCF. So whenever we have to talk about HCF, the highest common factor of two or more numbers is the largest number which divides the given number without leaving a remainder. Means whenever you have to calculate highest common factor or HCF, you will be requiring two or more numbers. When we are having two or more numbers, after finding their prime factors, from the prime factors, then we will be having the common factors. And what are the common factors we will be having? From that common factors we will be uh, doing the product of that part, and the answer which we will be getting is HCF of the given number. Secondly, whatever the HCF of the given number will be obtained, that number will be dividing the given numbers completely, and when you check it, no remainder will be obtained there. Without leaving a remainder, you can divide the given number completely. Second is, we will be having the abbreviation for that is highest common factor is HCF, which we have already discussed at the top of the heading. Next one, HCF is also known as the greatest common divisor. The greatest common divisor means, another way you can say HCF as greatest common divisor, or the short form of greatest common divisor is GCD. From greatest we will be taking letter G, from common it is C, and from divisor it is D. So we can give the highest common factor the another term as greatest common divisor. Now we will be looking at how to find HCF. So in our next topic we will be discussing methods of finding HCF. So you can check it here. We can find HCF by two ways. One method is prime factorization method and another is a short division method. By both the method, you will be having the similarity in the answer, or the HCF will be found in the similar form. Means only the method is different but the value will be same. So let us have the look on our first method, that is prime factorization method. So here is the heading, finding HCF by prime factorization method. So before starting, how we can calculate the method of prime factorization, let us have an example of it. So finding the HCF 12, 24 and 36. Here we will be applying a concept of, that is how we can obtain prime factorization of these three numbers. So in earlier topic, in earlier classes, we have already discussed how to find the factors. So let us have a look on it. So we are knowing that 12 can be written as in the form of prime factors. We can write as, that is 2 into 2 into 3. See, you can find the factors of 12 and you can write the prime factors will be 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. So 2 2s are 4, 4 into 3 will be 12. Same way you can repeat it. 24 will be same, 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. Or you can say 4 into 6, 4 6 are 24. So 4 can be written as 2 into 2 and 6 can be written as 2 into 3. Always we will be writing the product representation in the form of prime numbers only. No other number must be there. Only prime numbers combination you have to take it. So here 24 is the value. Now we will be coming to 36. Again we can write 36 as 4 9s are 36, 6 6 are 36. Anyway you define it. Again the prime factors of that from smaller to bigger number will be, that is 2 into 2 multiply 3 into 3. So first method is, first you have to find the prime factors of all the numbers. Then you have to circle prime factors that are common. Means in 12, 24 and 36 you have to find the common prime factors and make a circle on it. So see, in 12, 24 and 36 I found this starting two common. So see, I have circled it. Then another two I found common. So again I have circled it. Then I found 3, 3 and 3 as the common one. Then I have circled them. See. So after doing the circling, now what we have to make a view, but the highest common factor is obtained by multiplying all the common factors. So whatever the common factors you have just now circled it, now from this circle one you will be taking one digit from it. So from this circle I will be taking 1 2. So see, you can check it here, it is 1 2. From another circle one again you take a single value that is common, that is 2. So I have written another time 2. And from the last circle one you are seeing that all the digits are 3. So common factor is 3. So take 3 here. So when we talk about HCF of all these three number is 2 multiply 2 multiply 3, and when we multiply them, 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So 12 will be the HCF of 12, 24 and 36. And we have learned that HCF will be always dividing the given number, and when we divide them the remainder will be nothing but it will be having remainder as 0. So 12 can divide 12 completely one time, remainder will be 0, no remainder will be left over. When we divide 24 with a 12, so 12 2s are 24, again no remainder will be left. Again by 12 when we divide 36, it is 3s are, no remainder will be left. So as per the definition you have learned, whatever the HCF number will be there, that number when divide the given numbers, so it will be leaving no remainder. So this is the way I can check it, and this method is known as prime factorization method. See, only the prime numbers are there, only the combination of prime numbers will be there, and whatever the product of that comes, it will be considered as HCF. We have applied a method of prime factorization to calculate HCF. So this is the first method. Now let us have a look on another method. Now another method is by finding the HCF of the given numbers using short division method. So see here, another method is a short division method. Again we are taking the same digits as you have seen in earlier example, earlier method. Again we will be having the same digit, but the method of calculating is different. So HCF of 12, 24 and 36 can be found by using division by prime factors. Now we will be using a method of division. When you apply a division method, always you have to use only prime numbers, prime tables, prime numbers tables. Don't use composite number. Composite numbers are not required here. Always start your first, that is prime factor from 2. First it will be 2, then 3, then 5, then 7, then 11 and so on. Only prime numbers are required here. So let us have a look on it. So see, first what we have done, we have taken 12, 24 and 36, then we have defined the representation of division. So see, my first number I have taken prime number is 2. try to check that all the numbers or whatever the numbers are given, they must be divisible by, that is the given prime number, means all the number must be divisible by the prime number which you are taking. It must not be like that ki two are divisible, one is not divisible. It will be wrong condition. So you have to take a prime number in such a way that all the numbers are divisible by that prime number. So first step, divide the number by the smallest common prime factor. Common prime factor means that prime factor must be common for 12, for 24 and for 36, and write the question. So in the table of 2, 2 is the, that is the smallest common prime number we have taken. So let us have a look. In the table of 2, 12 comes how many times? 6 times. So write here 6. In the table of 2, 24 comes as, that is 12 times. 2, 1 is 2, 2 2's are, that is 4. So in the table of 2, 12 times 24 comes. Now by 2 again you divide 36. So 2 1 is 2. So 1 here it is. 3 minus 2 becomes 1. 1 6 16. So in the table of 2, 16 comes 8 times. So see, 8 is left over. Those who don't know how to divide it, you use your rough column and write the answer. Again check that 6, 12 and 18, again they are divisible by the same common, that is prime factor 2. If it is applicable, apply the same table, and if not, then go to the next number. So here it is having a possibility to divide with the 2. So in the table of 2, 6 comes 3 times. In the table of 2, 12 comes 6 times. In the table of 2, 18 comes 9 times. Leave it. Now check 3, 6 and 9. Again if I apply a table of 2, 3 doesn't come in the table of 2, 9 doesn't comes in the table of 2, only 6 is coming. So we can't divide it. As per the rule, we must have common prime, that is factor. So here we are not having common prime factor. 2 is not related to common 1. So go to the next prime number 3. By 3 check it. Yes, in the table of 3, 3 comes. In the table of 3, 6 comes. In the table of 3, 9 comes. So yes, I can apply a table of 3 and then divide it. In the table of 3, 3 comes 1 time. So see, 1 is here. In the table of 3, 6 comes 2 times. So here it is here. In the table of 3, 9 comes 3 times. So we have divided by 3. Now again we are seeing that the number which we have obtained after division is 1, 2 and 3. So if I again recall the 3 table, I am not getting all the numbers related to common factor of, that is 3. So here we are not able to divide 3 using 3 and dividing as 1. Not possible. We can't divide 2 using 3. Only one number is divisible. So leave it. Now there is no possibility of dividing it. So stop. Now the next step says, whatever the prime numbers you have used, 2, 2 and 3, you combine them and find the product of all the common prime factors. So see, we have taken 2 into 2 into 3, 2 into 2 into 3, and again multiplied it, it is 12. In earlier method prime factorization also we have seen it was 12. Now this method which is related to division part is considered as short division method. So this way we can find prime factorization of the given numbers using short division method. Lastly, now we'll be seeing how to find HCF by prime factorization method as well as short division method. So already we have discussed. Now let us take another example. So numbers are taken as 36, 64, 96. So first we are applying a prime factorization method. So 36 can be written as 3 multiply 3 multiply 2 multiply 2. Already we have written how to write it. So you apply that method in the column and write it. 64 we can write 8 8s, break 8 as 2 into 2 into 2, 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, so 8 is 64. 96 also you can define as, that is 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 8 2 is 16, 16 into 6, 16 6 are 96. So see, you can write that way. Circle the common prime, that is factors, in all the three numbers. So we found that we are having only two numbers related to common prime factors in all the three numbers. Here single 3 is coming but no other 3. 2 times 2 is coming, 2 times 2 is coming, 2 times 2, so we can't take 2 as common. 3 numbers are there, so 3 in all the 3 we must have the common digit. Two numbers are having common, one number is having single number, so we can't take them as common one. So leave them as it is. So therefore the HCF of 36, 64 and 96 will be nothing but you take the digit from the circle 1, that is 2. You take the digit from the circle 1 2 and put a multiplication sign and then write the answer, it is 4. Means by 4 I can divide 36 completely, by 4 I can divide 64 also, by 4 I can divide 96. So this way I have calculated HCF by using prime factorization method. Now let us look with short division method. So first I have written the number with division sign will be starting. As per the divisibility rule, my smallest prime factor will be, let us see, that is 2. Divisibility of 2 will be applying here. So as per the divisibility of 2, we'll be checking that 6 is coming at one's place, 64 4 is coming, in 96 6 is coming. All the numbers are divisible by 2, so we have applied a table of 2. In the table of 2, 2 doesn't come but a smaller number comes one time and that is 2, so we have written 2 1 is 2, 3 minus 2 become 1 1 6 16. In the table of 2, 16 comes 8 times, so 2 into 18 is 36. If I know the table 18 twos are, I can write 36. Same way, whenever you have to write the table related to the given number or the division part of that, so simplest and easiest way is to think about the half digit also. 64 is there, so half of 6 will be 3, half of 4 will be 2, so see 32 will be the answer. Now with the table 2, now we'll be dividing 96. So in the table of 2, 9 doesn't come but a smaller number comes 8, that is 4 times, so we have written 4 here. 9 minus 8 becomes 1, 1 and 6 becomes 16. In the table of 2, 16 comes 8 times right here. Again check 18, 32 and 48 are again divisible by the same divisibility rule too. So when we check it, the ones place in all the numbers, we will finding yes, table of 2 is applicable. So again write prime number 2. 2 nines are 18. Here it will be 2 1 is 2. 3 minus 2 becomes 1. 1 to 12. 2 6 are 12. 2 2s are 4 and 2 4s are 8. Now 9, 16 and 24 doesn't come in a single number. No common factor is there which consists of, that is 9, 16 and 24. 9 will be coming only in 3 table, 24 will be coming in 3 table but 16 doesn't come, so we can't take 3 as the next common prime factor because it is only common for two digit, but we have to use the rule for finding the common for all the three digits. In 4 if we apply, in 4 it will be 16 and 24 but 9 is not coming. So this way we will finding none of the number is there. So leave the condition here only. Now take the common prime numbers which you have used earlier. So this way 9, 16 and 24 will be having no other common prime factors. So we will be leaving them, and lastly we'll be writing the factors related to the common factors related to 36, 64 and 96 were 2 and 2. When we multiply 2 and 2 it becomes 4, and that will be considered as HCF of all the three numbers. So this is the way we can apply the concept of short division method. So now we will be applying the same concept for solving the exercises, which is exercise 3.3, all the sums as well as story sums. So this is all about the lecture. So please stay safe and take care. Thank you.